Dad and Daughter Podcast channel right here on YouTube. On YouTube. Yeah, that's going in the blooper openings. How about that? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Dad. How you doing? Remember this lady? The rapper who apparently can't afford her own car? Yeah, well, she's filed a lawsuit. We all knew that. Some stories out there saying, oh yeah, it's going to crumble. And crumble big time. Yeah, guess what? She thinks proving that she can get into an SUV. We're going to find that out later here in the video because there's a small video. Will prove her case that she can fit into a car. Yeah, that's an SUV, which is a little bigger than a car. Okay. She couldn't fit into a small car, and she's thinking she's going to win by having this video presented in court. I can fit into an SUV, so I deserve my lawsuit. Yeah, we're going to see how far that goes. But yeah. Dank recently made headlines when she filed a lawsuit against Lyft after a driver denied her a ride, citing concerns about her size and the car's capacity. That was a car, not an SUV that she's going to prove that she can get inside of later. However, the rapper from Detroit is again making waves with her latest video on Instagram. Instagram, guys. Go shake her up a bit. The clip shared on February 15th, 2025 with the 24th and Lapeer car dealerships showed her getting inside an SUV with ease. That was an SUV, not a car. There is a big difference. What is she not understanding? She's not understanding that there is an actual difference between an SUV and a car. In fact, all my Matchbox cars are downstairs where I show you the difference right now. You already know the difference. Apparently she doesn't. The caption of the Instagram post read, tell Al over at 24 and Lapeer the biggest Dank sent you. We got small cars, big cars, XL, you name it. Luxury cars, come get one, same day appointments and approvals with proof of income. Oh yeah, the biggest Dank sent you. Okay, whatever. Now, I don't know if this is the video that she's going to be used, that she's going to plan on using in her court case here. But I can imagine it's just what I had just said. But, oh, of course I have to sign up because I don't have Instagram. Let's get some sound. Looks like a Ford Chevy dealer.
What's up, y'all? It's Big Thankful, Big Motherfucking Reason again. And I am at 24th and Lapeer. Y'all see me last time. I went to pop me the Durango, thanks to Al. I am not a doctor.
You got everything.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ask me if I care, I don't really give a fuck. I done gave my all, I done ran out of fuss. I think he love me, but I really want. Get the detail, get the detail.
Unless that's a Land Rover, that's not luxury.
I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna have to cut the rain.
Wow, she could fit behind the steering wheel? Of course, like I said, that's an SUV. She got denied a ride in a car. Okay. Yeah, we're not watching that again. Um, this is in a courtroom. That's just... Wait a second, what? Oh, I thought she was sitting on the guy's lap and... Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, all these apparently, because I don't have... No. I do not wish to sign in, thank you. Yeah, according to the reports, she planned to use this video as evidence in her lawsuit against Lyft. Now, like we all know, this is an SUV she got into, not a car. I don't know what she's thinking with this, but I hope like hell she gets rejected with a capital rejected. Okay? The video created a stir on social media, invoking polarized views related to weight discrimination and inclusivity. Apparently that's a big word for me. And transportation. Here is how the internet reacted. Ooh, this is going to be good. How have the netizens reacted to Dank's latest video? A video that has gone viral that shows Dank getting inside an SUV has sparked mixed reactions from social media users. Some praised her confidence, while others questioned whether the video effectively addresses the broader issues surrounding ride-sharing services and their policies. Smart move. Using that video as evidence, one user wrote. Again, that's an SUV, which is way different than a car. Way different. Wow, talk about a unique way to make a point. Dank is definitely bringing some unexpected flair to her lawsuit. What do you think of her approach? Yeah, again, that's an SUV, not a car. She got denied it with a car, not an SUV. She will win her case. I hope not. While I agree with many of the comments, mainly she needs to take accountability. A few users sided with Lyft and the riding policies, stating that the driver has the right to refuse the ride if he thinks the rider could cause damage to the vehicle. Again, just like every other restaurant, store, or place of business can and will and always will have the right to refuse service to anyone. It's their right. Lyft will probably cave and pay her, but this really is worth fighting. Vehicles are not designed to carry 600 plus pounds in one seat, and the driver has the right to refuse service if he thinks it will damage his property. The SUV, after a few minutes of driving, a user joked, and I think this is where the picture, yep, right here. Can we not do this, please? Thank you. Oh, good gravy. just because I wanted to not. Yeah, okay, here we go. Try to correct because it thinks you want to search up words and you don't want to do that, right? So, yeah. The SUV after a few minutes driving, the user said. Yeah, down here at the bottom. The SUV after a few minutes of driving. I mean, she got in on the driver's side, not the passenger side. I mean, unless she crawled over. But, I mean, there you go. But, yeah. The car she just got is a little bigger than the guy's car. That looks like a small SUV, which would have better shocks and struts than his. His is lower to the ground, and the car she got in is leaning bad. That could have damaged his car, one person commented. And it was. It was because of that, I don't know which, back in the video, that vehicle she got in and drove off, there was another content creator that I caught, and he froze it just as the back of the vehicle showed, and he had a straight line drawn underneath the truck's back bumper. Oh yeah, the line was level, but the back bumper was like it was slanted. It was noticeable, very noticeable. So, anyways, what did the lawsuit filed by Denk say? In her lawsuit, Denk claimed that the incident, which reportedly occurred on January 18th in 2025, violated Michigan's anti-discrimination laws, which included weight as a protected characteristic. So then this is probably telling people they no longer have the right to refuse service to anyone because it's discrimination. That's what I think of that. According to her attorney, John Markham. Her attorney added, discrimination of any kind should never be tolerated in our society. Anyways, Denk, who weighs 489 pounds, reportedly ordered a ride from Lyft from her home in Detroit to a football watch party at her cousin's house on January 18th. When the Lyft driver arrived, he refused to let her in, locked the doors, and drove away, the complaint stated, according to the Detroit News. Well, if she still did get into the car and it got damaged, the driver can sue her. In case you didn't know that. Denk, who is also known, aka, is a rapper from Detroit, Michigan. Let You Go, I Miss You, Just Talking, and Rounds are some of her famous tracks. And yes, I blended those two sentences into one. As indicated in Apple Music, her Instagram account mentioned that she is the CEO of Faux Show Dough Records. I'm sure with a plenty of practice I can get that more smooth. A Detroit-based company. She has been vocal about discrimination against plus-size people and has spoken about the importance of body positivity, according to a report in The Sun. Yeah, I don't think she's going to get very far if she's going to use the video of her climbing into an SUV in her court case. I really don't think she's going to get that far because she got rejected with a car, not an SUV. So, is it going to blow up? I hope so. Right there in the court, in front of everybody. I'm sure cameras and reporters are going to be there. Oh, before I go real quick, and I don't know if you guys caught it or not, but this is, I'm probably going to get this wrong. Charlemagne the God, if I pronounced Charlemagne right. But this was his show. She sat down in a chair. A little, the standard office chair on wheels. Words were said, I cannot remember what, but they ended up bringing a love seat type couch for her to sit in because she, I guess, didn't like sitting in a small chair. Like, say, you got something better or, something bigger, blah, blah, blah. And with the small chair versus the love seat thing on Charlemagne's show here, how far do you think her lawsuit's going to get? I mean, this is out for the public to see. Charlemagne's show is out here for the public to see. Okay? How far do you think that's going to be when people from the court actually see this? She sit down in a chair. Do you have something bigger? They bring out a love seat for her to say, oh, this is much better. They're probably going to think, okay, here's a car. Why couldn't she ask for a bigger vehicle or whatever, And there's been other vehicles that said, okay, yeah, these are the sizes of vehicles that we have. Pick which one. And I think Dank here or someone was trying to say that there's no options of what size vehicle you want. I don't know, but there is. There's other videos out there saying there was options on the app. So, anyways, I hope her case just crumbles in front of her, like water waves taking down a sandcastle at the beach. Okay. So, anyways. Always plan on an appropriate vehicle. And the question still remains, if she's a rapper, why can't she afford her own car? Don't know. Anyway, I'm going to end the video here. You guys take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out. Peace.